Today we're going to be watching Jack Doherty is desperate for money.
Yo, bro, what do you do for a living?
I do social media and hide behind my security guard.
And that
You
pretty
sure
much
do.
sums up Jack Doherty to a T.
He sure
He
does.
is probably the most hated internet personality. This little gremlin will do literally anything for clout, views, and attention.
And money.
But somehow, just when you think he can't stoop any lower, he manages to outdo himself, especially when money is involved.
At the end of the day, we all do things for money.
This guy will do literally anything for the bag.
All right, Island boys, kiss or slap?
Kiss.
Kiss?
Kiss.
Okay,
Watch.
I go.
Pause.
His content is built on chaos, and while chaos might pull in views short term, it's about as stable as a house of cards in a hurricane, and the signs of desperation are starting to show.
I have $500 in my bank account right now, guys. I'm broke.
If Jack Doherty's life were a reality show, it would be titled How Low Can I Go? And the plot twists would just keep coming. Jack's fall from grace has been a slow motion disaster, complete with reckless stunts, financial mismanagement, and enough cringeworthy moments to fill a highlight reel.
Island boy, man. Put a man, gay man, say man, put a man. Mwah.
But let's start at the
Bro,
beginning,
what?
because in 2016, a 13-year-old Jack showed up uninvited to the FaZe house, which was a bold move, one that instantly set the tone for his future as a content creator, which still has FaZe banks furious to this day.
Whoa, streamer, whoa. It's easily Jack Doherty.
And that's because Jack Doherty is one of the internet's most polarizing figures, with a brand built entirely on outrageous antics. Oh, and if you thought Banks was done, nah, he just continued to cook him. So by now I'm sure you have a good sense of how people feel about Jack Doherty's over-the-top stunts, public controversies, and an unhealthy dose of self-inflicted drama. But I know what some of Jack's fanboys are saying right now. How can this guy be going broke? He's got all these cars, watches,
all
and
these
girls.
cars and money.
But let me lay down a quick fact from the little gremlin himself.
If I had no money, she would have never gave me attention.
Why you're probably with me in the first place. If I didn't do social media, you wouldn't even have gave me the attention.
Probably
So
true.
I'm sure
That is
she's
true.
gonna leave his ass soon, because although he's not exactly homeless right now, if he continues down this path, he's heading there at McLaren speed. And we all know how that ends.
Boom.
So we'll break it down throughout the video, because in the bigger picture, all the flashy things he tries to show off ultimately mean nothing. I mean,
Nope.
come on. We've seen this time and time again. Let's take the Island Boys for example. These viral
These guys fell off
I don't even
badly.
know what to call them. Became famous for their bizarre hairstyles, random raps, and cringeworthy behavior. They seem to have all the money, constantly flexing on everyone, but behind the scenes, here's the truth about what's really going on.
Right now, there's no more money coming in. Like,
Right.
I know for sure. And like people think they got millions of dollars, they don't.
Even George Janko, a man that's been around and clearly knows a thing or two about the internet, had some good advice for them, which I think Jack should pay some special attention to as well.
I think if God forbid it doesn't go in your guys' direction, for real, I think you guys take all of your jewelry assets and invest it in something. So you guys will never ever be broke again.
And although people like Jack don't see long-term implications of their actions, they just get upset when faced with the reality check. Pun intended.
No, here, I'm moving for you.
Their financial irresponsibility eventually caught up with them. Today, one of the Island Boys, Kodiak Red, is reportedly homeless after being evicted for
What?
unpaid bills.
He's getting evicted. I will, because he talks about my son, our son. He's getting evicted. He hasn't paid a bill. Even
They
his
got
mom
him.
told me before.
And listen, that's another problem on why you don't use.
And Jack
Don't
seems to be
use
heading
what?
down a similar path. For while his kick live
got him?
streams were a lucrative source of income, but as his McLaren crash left him sidelined, the money started to dry up. Combine that with six-figure monthly expenses, Lamborghinis, bodyguards, designer clothes, and it's not hard to see why people are questioning his financial stability. So let's dive into what might not be a pool of money. Jack Doherty built his brand on luxury. Private jets, watches, and a fleet of sports cars were all a part of the image he sold to his fans. But recently, cracks in that image have started to show. Jack was spotted flying economy class. The guy who once bragged about private jets was suddenly trying to blend in with regular travelers. reportedly hiding
And
his
I don't know
face
if
in
he's doing this for
embarrassment.
fame or if he really, I don't even know, guys.
Bro, I didn't realize you were that broke.
But let's just be clear. There's nothing wrong with flying economy. Like,
No, there's
I
not.
fly economy. The people watching this video probably fly
I
economy.
fly it too.
But at the same time, we're also not trying to claim something we're not, or constantly calling other people broke and flexing on everyone like Jack does. So this whole economy thing just makes Jack look like an idiot because his entire brand revolves around flaunting wealth. Especially when this is how he responds to people who don't support his behavior after he got kicked off a cruise ship.
Hey, dumbasses, I have a private jet back to fucking Florida tomorrow. Who gives a fuck?
You should
I
not
cannot
talk
care
to people like this. This is mad disrespectful.
You guys have to get 24 hours on that shit to get home. I got an hour flight on a PJ. I can bring whatever the fuck I want.
But the internet being the internet was quick to call him out on his BS.
Doherty in economy? Bro. Dude, for real? Bro, I thought you were rich.
In response, Jack posted a video explaining his decision.
All right, I've been seeing this video everywhere, and the reason I be sitting in economy is every time I fly with my whole team, which is like 10 plus people, so I'm still spending like $5,000 in plane tickets. On top of that, I'm not gonna be the only one out of my group sitting in first class, leaving all my team in economy, you know?
Which sounds noble if it wasn't coming out of
Sounds
Jack
good,
Doherty's
but
mouth.
I don't
Not to
believe
mention
it.
this kid literally
I don't
just
buy
took
it.
J. Cole's line right there. So he can say what he wants, but Jack never seemed to care about flying solo in a private jet before, so why the sudden change? But if flying economy
Because
wasn't
he
enough
lost
to
his
spark
kick
rumors
deal.
about Jack's finances, we all know about his recent McLaren crash, which was just another example showcasing how desperate he truly is. Because instead of checking on his injured friend, he handed him a camera to film
Guys, do not do this. This is horrible.
content,
Michael, here. Michael,
Look at this.
you have your film on that phone too.
which
This
is just
cameraman's
crazy.
bleeding.
But then again, this is Jack
hands
Doherty
of
we're
the
talking
camera.
about. And this clip tells us everything we need to know. So even after he claims to have all this money, you can almost see
He's
the financial
desperate.
concern on his face, suggesting his finances might be a lot tighter than he likes to portray. And this clip just solidifies that.
I just crashed my car. I lost 200 grand. I need to make my money back somehow.
But this isn't the first time we've seen him feel the pressure of his financial burdens.
I'm the only one here working. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I do. Because I have bills every month. I have to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars every month.
And these little meltdowns have happened a few times.
I don't want to fucking work. It's the last thing I want to do. I want to go hang out with my friends right now and go fucking gamble with them at the casino.
So it's evident that the pressure of this whole lifestyle he tries to portray
It's coming
is finally
to
starting to get to him.
an
But
end.
he gets even more desperate because one day after the McLaren crash, he's flaunting money and his watch collection. The next, he's on TikTok Live begging fans for money.
Everyone, double tap the screen. We're almost at 1 million likes, guys. Let's see how fast we can hit it. James Ellis, thank you for the galaxy, bro. I just followed you back.
For context, the Galaxy costs about $10, and during one stream, Jack managed to collect $1,500 from viewers. The irony is staggering. Imagine someone wearing a $200,000 diamond chain holding out a tip jar.
Asking
That's
for money.
basically Jack on TikTok. What's worse, Jack openly admitted he's using these donations to recoup his losses from the McLaren crash. Instead of
Wow.
selling one of his watches or luxury cars, he decided that his fans, most of whom are likely teenagers, should pay the bill for his reckless spending and behavior. You would think with all that money he flaunts, this would be pocket change to him, but the funny thing is that a lot of people accuse Jack's watches of being
We're starting to see the real deal behind Jack Doherty.
fake, rented, or worth way less than he claims them to be.
Bro, you're wearing one little diamond bracelet and he wears 2 watches, bro. You got 100.
Yeah, here, that's it. Hate all you want, but hey, I'm saving my money.
That's crazy. You're down bad.
Yeah, that's an RM10, mate. It's just, listen, it's a lovely watch, but he's shouting that it's 200k, 250. It's not 200k, mate. It's 100, absolute max. I don't believe for a second that he ever bought a watch himself. I think he gets the watches out on loan. Like, he just wants to flex a brand. He has no idea what he's talking about.
But if you thought Jack's antics couldn't get worse, let's talk about his venture into meme coins. Because after being banned on Kick, This move just proved how desperate for money he really is. The man has a non-existent fan base and yet still decided to scam the few fans he had left.
Alright, I'm seeing everyone making a ton of money off these meme coins, and I want in. So tonight, guys, I'm going live, and I'm buying a meme coin. I already know which one I'm buying, but all I know is I'm going to be making straight cash, baby. So if you guys want to be a part of it, join my live. I'm going live at 12 a.m. Eastern time, and I'm buying a meme coin.
Don't do it, guys. Don't do
I'm dropping
it.
a bag on it, and we're all getting rich together, guys. I'm not selling until it's at 100 million market cap. I'm going up 100, 200, 300x, baby. Let's go.
And so fans bought in, only to watch Jack's latest get-rich-quick scheme flop. Instead of making money, his fans ended up with buyer's remorse, and Jack still had the audacity to call his fans broke after he literally just scammed them. It just makes you think to yourself, there's no ways this guy's for real. But Jack clearly doesn't care, and his reputation took yet another hit, leaving his fans questioning whether they could trust anything he said. Because if you still...
Guys, from the beginning, you guys should not have trusted Jack Doherty. He's a scammer.
Trust this guy after everything he's done, you honestly just deserve to be a Jack Doherty fanboy like this guy.
Hi Jack, I wanted to show you this tattoo that I got of you. And I also have another one, a chlamydia tattoo.
Bro, how stupid...
What the heck?
I'm actually not going to even comment, because if meme coins weren't bad enough, Jack's latest scandal involves gambling promotions. In an interview with YouTuber PackGod, Jack revealed that he's been making money from gambling deals. When questioned about the ethics of promoting gambling and OF to young audiences, this was the degenerate's response.
Do you feel like it may be a negative thing by any chance to promote gambling to especially, you know, a younger audience, considering the fact that it may cause them into signing up onto these gambling sites and becoming gambling addicts themselves?
I mean, as long as they use my code, I'm completely okay with it.
Yeah.
Do you guys hear this? He doesn't care about anybody. He just wants to get his cut.
He actually justified promoting gambling by pointing out that it benefits him financially. And his defense to that was,
if I'm gonna get someone if I don't get someone into gambling because of my videos, then someone else is gonna get that person into gambling.
To be clear, gambling deals often involve influencers profiting from their audience's losses. So to make things worse, this is what he had to say.
I know not to gamble. Obviously I have a lot of money and I don't gamble. Like, it's like,
but
you just
so you agree that gambling is you think that gambling is a stupid thing to do, correct?
Sure.
So why would you willingly promote that to your fans?
Money talks.
What? Because why not?
Bro, he looks so stupid there. He had no answer to that.
No answer.
Gamblers quit right before their biggest win, huh? No, I'm kidding. Don't put that in there.
Okay, but that's enough of this interview. Before you guys tell me you've punched a hole through your screen.
I already did. Boom.
Oh. This whole situation just reeks of desperation. He even says it himself.
For money.
So why are you
Jack
doing
Doherty
gambling
desperate for money. Hear it out.
Because I'm
for money.
So Jack's willingness to profit from something he openly admits he doesn't believe in just shows how far he's willing to go for money. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. He's been unbanned from Kick, so he'll be just fine and make tons of money. So let's dive into that, because Jack's relationship with Kick has been as chaotic as the rest of his career.
Bad.
After being permanently banned from the platform for dangerous behavior, Jack somehow managed to get unbanned just a few months later.
What?
And his return wasn't exactly humble.
I'm gonna be one cocky ass mother, and then I'm gonna humble myself out, alright? But until then, I'm gonna be the cockiest mother. Y'all mate, cause I'm back.
Which is just a classic Jack move. Instead of showing remorse, he doubled down on arrogance. So yeah, they unbanned him only for him to go back to acting the same as always. This is why Kick's a dying platform, and obviously desperate if they decided to unban Jack Doherty. But after everything he's done to tarnish his reputation, there's no ways people actually go back to watch and support this guy. I mean, if you do, there's no hope. They actually do. But it is evident his actions have destroyed his following and support. Jack's been accused multiple times of using bots to inflate his viewer count. And honestly, it makes sense. When his stream shows tens of thousands of viewers, yet his chats are emptier than Logan Paul's apology videos.
Okay, Jack Doherty with the views. Look at robot views. Views. Let's see Stable Ronaldo. Okay.
Real views?
Oh, whoa.
I mean, let's just take his YouTube channel for example. Man has over 1 million subscribers and only pulls in an average of 40,000 views on his latest videos. A channel that size should easily be pulling in 400,000 this up. Soon he'll have no one watching or supporting him, and eventually he might just end up homeless like the Island Boys. So, at the end of the day, Jack Doherty's strategy of chasing clout and quick cash grabs will just lead to long-term consequences. Unless Jack finds a way to rebuild his brand and his finances, he risks becoming a footnote in internet history, going down as one of the internet's most hated personalities. But for now, Jack's desperation is on full display. Whether he's flexing his wealth or begging for donations, one thing is clear. The spotlight is fading and Jack is scrambling